One shot. Let's begin. Invisible Blood by Arasaka Asaki, translated and uploaded by Project Vinland and Rillant. All right. So it is New Year's Eve here, and I wanted to, end the year off with something that seems exciting, so that I can really get into it. Hopefully, versus something super dramatic. Or maybe this is dramatic. I don't know. But at the time you're probably watching this video, Happy New Year's! It's 2025. Time zones exist, so Happy New Year's. Over here though, let's finish this and go from there. Gold Future Cup number 4, Invisible Blood, developed by Rei Yugami and Kaoru Hinomi. Kaoru, this can't be for real. No matter who you are, everybody carries something within them. Kaoru, but very few can actually perceive that which is unseen. April 22nd, 2016, 2304. April 22nd, 2019, 1605. High school first year. Akira Hinome. 3 years ago, my brother died at this very school. It was right out of nowhere, and to this day, the cause of death remains undiscovered. I've never been able to let that uneasy feeling go since then. Squeak! A mouse? No. A mouse phantom? Hey, wait a minute. Wait, this couldn't be. The Paranormal Research Club? Something within me commanded me to follow this phantom, but I never meant to open that door. Oi! Squeak! No, Nezuko, it's been so long. It's been so long? You look so healthy, bud. But what can I? You could see ghosts? This guy? High school second year, Rei Yagumi. The weird guy with the mysterious experiments contraption who keeps repeating the same school year over and over and over. Those are the rumors anyway. Not to mention, he was Not to mention, he was a friend of my deceased brother. Sorry for just barging in. I'm a first year that enrolled this past spring. I'm Kaoru Hinomi's younger sister. I think he was a member of this club. Yugami-kun, please don't leave rotten food inside me! Finally, at last, Huh? A so-called bound spirit. They can fix themselves all sorts of things. So you end up with things like old weirdos inhabiting the frame of a refrigerator. Whoa. Huh? So, I see. So you're the sister. I get it. So you... Perhaps he's more normal than the rumors suggest. I've been waiting so patiently. I welcome you to the Paranormal Research Club. What a lucky girl. I was just thinking, we needed one more cute mascot. The rumors were true. Wait, I didn't too. It's meant to be. After all, I can't see ghosts. Huh? But earlier because you blessed me with your presence. Your older brother, his spiritual aptitude was so great that I couldn't even perceive when I hung I could perceive them when I hung close. Sharing is caring. No wonder his sister's just the same. I thought for sure you could see them too. In any case, considering the subject of this club, your eyes are needed. With them, we could finally track down the ghost that murdered Kaoru. What do you mean? So it wasn't just a simple accident? School is a place which breeds and nurtures malcontent. Kaoru's soul was devoured, and his ghost became an evil Malleus bound to this academy. Ghosts? And what do you mean by devoured? Why would my brother be killed by his spirit? From the way you were talking, don't tell me you were there. If something feels awry concerning the fate of your brother, go and confirm it with your own eyes. Is that not the reason for which you came here? You were hunting evil phantoms all this time, despite lacking the ability to see them? Well, I did everything I could to do at the very least. Even repeating a second here over and over, though that all ends here and now. We got a brand new club member boarding the ship to hell. Then last, let's take a good look at you. Akira, that's the name. Don't forget it, Yugami. This sure ain't gonna end boring. Akira. 11 p.m. What's in that huge bag? I personally cobbled this together just for this very moment. Yours is just the off-the-shelf bunk. Gotta pull your weight as a club member, kiddo. Any clue how long you kept me waiting? He's all giddy. I haven't even committed to this club, though. I'm only here to learn the truth about my brother. Looks like the peanut gallery is already here. You know, even among ghosts, there are those who are good and those who are bad. These are fiendish spirits corrupted by malice. Seems like all those mods paid off. Keep up, Akira. Hey, that gun. That's not real, is it? This is my own handiwork. It's a spiritual malice cleansing gun. Listen up. Invention 003, Purification Serum Gum. The colorless cartridge quickly dispels malevolent spirits. Kaoru invented this cartridge serum. Totally transparent. Ammunition that only works on ghosts. Kinda meaningless if I can't see the target, so I'm finally able to use after such a long hiatus. I specialize in mechanics. So this isn't just spell tags and talismans, huh? I've realized. Perhaps your spiritual sense is lacking compared to Kaoru. Huh? Kaoru's sense was strong. I guess the impeccable clarity even from 10 meters or so. Though you could see them, the outline appears blurry, low resolution. You're kind of like a cheap Wi-Fi router. Huh? I'm more than just a router, you know. But if I'm this close, there ain't no problem. In other words, the shorter the distance, the more useful you are to me. Yuck! I refuse to be picked up like I'm just some briefcase. Align your gaze with mine. What? Drat! The anatomical model. The anatomical model. The anatomical model. What? It's the same. Wait a sec. What's with this distortion? This level of malice is causing the space to glitch out. Is this foe the trigger? If so, is it time to pull this puppy out? Where the hell did you get something like that? Supplies are in the prep room. Bought them earlier. You're gonna have to comp that. Dismissed. No, this demon is rather confusedly uttering the syllables for Unjen, a dye pattern used in Buddhist pictures, temple, ornaments, etc. I had never seen a ghost like this. Moreover, what is that? A ghost with a human heart. An unclean heart. It's that one. The one fixed to this academy. The one that attacked Kaoru so long ago. Good evening, Ray Akira. No way. Brother? Nope. He's not your brother. He's a simple imitation. Most likely a malevolent spirit that clings to the soul it devoured. Kaoru and I first came across this spirit and tried to purify it. That was today, 3 years ago. Kaoru then. 2 people, did you know? He remembers. Heads up, No leaving my side. This is absurd. I see. A new pair of eyes. Relinquish that visage. I refuse to see him this way. What a terrible surprise. Let's see. How can you act like you can't see it? Then, who will save him? Absolute malice cannot be cleansed. That day, I couldn't protect Kaworu. Yugami! This is bad. This is bad. If I leave her now, a spiritual malice cleansing gun. Let's see. Yup, administers this nullifies the malice pool within the ghost. I figured it out from the ghost the other day. It's like covered in black with white. If you douse it in mayo, the only flavor you could taste is mayo. God, I have no clue what you're talking about. Look, I've been thinking. The perception that a ghost equals fear comes from not understanding them. When faced with the unknown, you naturally feel some apprehension, no? The essence of a ghost is a heart stripped of its physical form. Even if we can't see it, their blood runs hot, just like ours. I want to be a source of strength for the unseen. I'm sorry, but I will not pretend to not see that which I clearly do. Let's see. So, genius, lend me a hand. You're a tinkerer, right? Kaoru's ideas were in stark contrast to mine. I'm just a mechanic. But, for some reason, being together with him never bored me. The only thing we lacked was imagination. Some forms of evil are beyond salvation, even if invisible. Good begets evil. Evil begets good. I'm bored. Feels like I've gone back to square one. Something was once here. That fact is all that remains. Ghosts are real. I understood that after the time I spent with them. Even now, they lie somewhere. No, I can't see them after all. It's okay, Akira. The only thing scary about Ray is his appearance. Oh no. Sorry, this one's a crybaby too. Yugami! Yugami! Nuts! What should I do? At this rate, I can't do anything. My eyes are wide open. You're an effective lure, Akira. Now, I can see clearly. Killing this one won't bring Kaoru back. So, this is just our atonement. I'm not like Kaoru. I just hate being born. Invention number 5. Purification railgun. Ammo purification serum. Absolute malice cannot be cleansed. So, all of it. I am gonna send you flying! Invisible blood! What a sight. So you really are a student here, huh? Why would I be if I weren't? I'm gonna pass my classes this year. If I skip classes, I might get erased. Well, there's not much left for me to learn in high school anyway. First rank? First rank? From the occult club? Help me study, please. My brother used to say, you're just scared because you lack understanding. Perhaps ghosts and mankind are not so different after all. About get real noisy around here again, huh? That was cute. I liked it. Let me see. Did this first do it? Because so the author was Arasaka Asaki, but then the if we look at this here, developed by I was gonna be like, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm like Arasaka Asahi. And then I was like, developed by. I thought this was the name of the authors. I was gonna be like, oh, okay, why does it say Arasaki? Then it says Rei and then Kaworu. It was like, is this gonna be a pen name? Is this gonna be like what they decided to change? Is this just a mistranslation? Who knows? But then I'm like, oh no, those are just the characters. That really did confuse me though. So one thing I do like the art. The art is pretty good. The art is solid. Um, I don't know if I can. I don't know if there's like anything unique I can particularly say about the actual art quality. It seems like I've gotten a lot of crazy characters lately, and they do draw crazy characters well. Um, if I were to compliment this author on the art, I do really like that you could tell what happens really, really easily. So like they have a talent for like drawing things here. So, this person here, he's drawn in such a position where he's falling, and it looks like he's trying to semi catch her, or she's trying to hold on to him, right? Okay, oh that's cute. I noticed the egg thing. And then, okay, this kid's getting chased down. Sure, she's looking down, praying, squeak. Squeakers runs, and then she follows. And then you could pretty much tell what's going on here. Like, the motion is very, very clear. Okay, where did this guy come from? He came from here. And then, now he's grabbing onto her, right? Like, from this to this. Very natural transition. So the motion in here is really, really good and really, really apparent. That's what think is really seamless about this. You could tell what's happening, right? So a good example is he's like going like this, he's grabbing her, then he's like, banging on this little microwave or whatever, and then he's like, whoa. Like you could basically see the motions as they're going on, and it's really, really interesting. Well, I'm not sure about interesting, but you could see it, and even you could even tell he's like talking with his body. He's like, yeah, like that. Um, and so, and see, look, he's gonna go and like reach towards her. That she's like, get away from me. So the motion in here is really good and really apparent, and the action is clear too. Bang, bang, bang. Well, another author might have done this and put him there, Instead, it's just like very seamless, right? Like instead of putting him here, put him at the bottom. So they're very good at conveying action and having me understand what's going on when it's not happening. And I mean, this seems like a difficult image to draw here, but it all seems really, really cool. Like if I were him, I would really be really proud of this image in particular. I don't know why it stands out so much. And so boom, right? So from here to here. And then from here, uh-oh. Whoa, he goes there. And then he's going bang, 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 right? Bouncing off everywhere. So I think it's really, really... And then the chainsaw. Who doesn't love the chainsaw cut? And so what this author seems to do really well is they're able to convey what happens across panels. And they seem to really use the medium, right? So when it comes to this here, you could easily just do something where the person's here, then we get... Oh, what? Anime girl's mad at me. Oh, no. Um, where they do this, they cut it, but instead, okay, it's a different panel here. And I just noticed that he does that a lot, right? It's a different panel, and he uses to convey the action. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Dodge, dodge, dodge. So yeah, the motion, really good, really clear, really apparent here. You could tell what's happening. And it's varied, too. Like, right, he shot him. Boom. So, um, I just wanted to point that out, right? The art, I just did say like it. Well, it's well drawn, and they understand motion, and they're perfect for storyboarding. Love it, raw motion, good stuff here. And I mean, look at this. What even is that? That's scary. Um, and the characters are cool, right? This scientist character, really, really cool. And then you have the girl side. Like, I mean, look at this image. That's so cool. That is really cool. I love this one. And then, right, these two can carry a series. Now, the thing that's kind of like, with this guy, I feel like it could get very questionable how, because we don't know his age, right? It's like he failed X amount of times. He's the same age as her brother, which, once we figure out her age, we can figure out his. But I do think in concept, it's a clever way to make him appear older, right? So he's a bigger guy. He's obviously older. He has more muscle development, taller, all this type of stuff going on for him. And if this was a teenager, would I buy it? I mean, yes, actually, just because that's the way manga and anime works. You just have to accept that they're whatever age you tell them they are. Here we go. And so, wait. Sorry, I was just like, is this Rick and Morty? Like Rick with this, and then, but no, no, I'm looking into too much with the whole scientist, whoever, right? And then like the sidekick, who's, however. But yeah, I like this concept. I think it's good. I think it has a lot of potential. And if it's like this guy overseeing her, and seeing her development, and she helps him, it seems like a good buddy cop adventure, right? Where they have to be together, they have to like work together in tandem, and eventually develop her to be the main person. Age, height is 190 centimeters. That's like 6'2" or something. No, 190 centimeters, 2 feet. 6'2". Oh, 6 foot 2.8. So I mean, close enough. Close enough. Yeah. Um, what else is there to really say? The series has potential. If I were to give some constructive criticism to it here, this is really wordy. In a lot of its exposition, wordy in a lot of its exposition here. But once the action starts going, it starts going, and that's something. It's like there's some parts are really text heavy and dense heavy, but like as you go on, right, it's like okay, the action more than makes up for it at most points here. The one thing that did kind of bother me reading this is like these text boxes, it changed feels like it changes multiple times who's saying it because I don't think what is his name again? Ray is the narrator, right? Because it's her first, and then later on it's him. This mascot, cute idea for a mascot for a series. People will go and buy the plush, right? Because that's a little dead guy. I assume this is the Japanese equivalent of like the Halo, like yeah, and I don't know. He reminds me of like the who is it, Denji from Chainsaw Man. He does remind me of that design, just a little bit older. Tim skipped into the future, right? I don't know what sand means. Um, yeah, good series potential, has good comedy potential, has good action potential. I hope that this person's talents are recognized too for just their art. I mean, this is cool and creative, or just their, they could be consultants in it or this or the other storyboarders to continue this. It's just really, really fabulous what they're able to do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll be more reflective tomorrow. I guess it's the last video of the year, so I should be reflective. Um, this has been a good year. It's been a good year. There have been, I got my second master's, and now for the first like 6 7 months of my of the year, that was like I accelerated the program twice. The first master's accelerated, second one master's because I want to stay young and make money when I'm younger. Now I can chill. Like this has been pretty chill. I mean, work's been more stressful this year, but that's why you do the masters first separately, right? There are some romantic stuff that I'm like, oh, should have, would have, could have been, but you can't dwell on that. And then I'm getting back into shape again, which is really nice. Gonna try to do some cosplays. We'll see if I can. Oh, does that show on camera? Not really. Dang. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, my goal is to cosplay on stilts by the end of the year. A lot of One Piece characters are really, really tall. And so I want to do like a biblically accurate version of some characters. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, Doflamingo is pretty tall. Of course, like, Whitebeard is tall. But then it's like Frankie, Brooke, they're ridiculously tall. I didn't even, like, realize just the size difference there. Jinbei, insanity here. Katakuri, Cracker, Smoothie. It's like there's so many. Crocodile, I'm sure, like towers over them too. The admirals are such a huge size as well, and like I'm like, whoa, that's a that's I think it'd be cool to do a biblically accurate because it's like we're advertised people. We're like what from like anywhere from like we'll say 5 feet to like 7 feet at the highest, right? There's a 2 foot range, but then when you see somebody who is 2 3 4 feet above you, it's like uh-oh, let's see. But that's for next year. Yeah, This channel hasn't particularly grown, but that's okay. I'm not doing this for growth or anything like that. I did. No, I can't read that. Let me not make an announcement for an announcement there or anything like that. It's just I had plans. Life happens here. One Piece cards are really long to organize, so it's oof. But yeah, where was I? I forget where I was. That's okay. Um, good year. I hope it was a good year, or at least a year of growth, because it has been a year of growth for me significantly, in a lot of areas. And now, there's the more managing domestic chores, domestic life with this, which actually isn't particularly hard, but it's also just making sure I can maintain my spaces, make them clean, and organize and be consistent with it, because that's the trouble with a lot of things. But I'm working my way into further adulthood, right? And that's life. Merry holidays, everybody. Merry holidays. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, thank you for being born. Thank you for being here for a year, all these years. Thank you for everything. Genuinely speaking, this is the most consistent thing I've done over the past 4.5 odd years, So, cheers to New Year's. And I guess we'll do something similar tomorrow. I don't know.